Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new, and I'm wishing everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from my flat in Rochester. Merry Christmas guys, I hope you've all shared good times with your families, and to people that are on their own, I wish you happiness and joy and peace. I've had a visitor to my flat today, my son. Yep, my son came down and saw me today. So Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 5:02 p.m.
It's 2 minutes past 5. My son has had to go home. He hasn't had much sleep. He's been in a foreign country. He's been in Japan. He's got back from Japan and he's gone back off in an Uber and he's gone home. My son has. He got off the flight yesterday and he very kindly came down with a suitcase full of what I'm going to show you now from Japan. He also bought me a lovely bunch of flowers from Tesco. Yeah, he's come back from Japan. So I told you guys that I'm not going to tell people about my life till after events have happened. So we have a Tesco hand picked with care festive flowers, a £10 bunch of flowers. Merry Christmas with lilies. My son brought these down. He's just yesterday come back from Japan. There's a couple of things that there's a couple of things that have gone wrong today, which I'm going to talk about now before I show you what I've got for Christmas. Loads of stuff. My son and I were going to go to Wetherspoons in Rochester, but I didn't want to drink alcohol over Christmas. So basically we decided on ordering a Subway online. Subway was open and I'm going to show, I've got the pigs in blankets here. There's a couple of nasty things that have happened today which haven't spoiled anything. So these are the Subway pigs in blankets, which is basically sausages wrapped in bacon. I'm not letting people get away with what they're doing. It's not acceptable to deliver cold food to me. Cold turkey Subway roll and cold pigs in blankets. My son, we ordered the takeaway and after an hour it wasn't coming. So this number kept ringing my flat with my son was in here with me. This 020 number kept ringing my flat. And I thought, who's ringing me from London? So basically I answered it and it was the Subway guy saying we haven't got this drink, we haven't got that, because my son was getting agitated because he was hungry, he hadn't eaten since he had breakfast this morning and this was getting on for 4 o'clock. We ordered it around 3ish. When it got to 4:30, Svetlana, female delivery driver, and my son went downstairs and he got the delivery. Now there's another strange thing that happens. When I ordered off of my bank card, 2 extra payments came out from Marks and Spencer's. 2 extra payments. I haven't ordered anything from Marks and Spencer's. So my son helped me go down my phone and cancel card payments. Now I've got to get in touch with the bank sometime this week and the police, because fraudulent transactions have now gone off my card. Fraudulent transactions, 2 of them, one for £25, one for 15. Somebody has fleeced my bank account of £40 over Christmas when I use my phone to pay Deliveroo. So either someone's hacked into my phone or bank account, so I'm going to be ringing my Barclays bank and getting in touch with the police next week after Christmas. And how could somebody do that to someone over Christmas, steal from their bank account on Christmas Day? If my son hadn't helped me stop it, they would have fleeced the whole of my bank account full of money, ordering stuff from Marks and Spencer's. Now, it hasn't gone through yet, the transaction. It's pending. So that means I've got to stop it before it actually gets taken out properly. So I'm going to be contacting my bank in the next few days. The food from Deliveroo was too long and my roll was cold. It wasn't even lukewarm, it was cold. So I've just asked Deliveroo for compensation, and they've given me 40 pence for food that I waited too long for and food that was stone cold. They've compensated me 40p. Thank goodness my son stopped this idiot, whoever they are, or criminal, fleecing my whole bank account. He showed me how to stop it before they took the whole lot. I was panicking and going crazy. Oh my God, stop it, stop it. This money is coming out of my bank account, you know. So we'll be getting in touch with the police next week, and I'm also going to complain about Subway, that you shouldn't serve cold food. That was absolutely disgusting. My son saw me reheat it in the microwave, absolutely cold. He wanted to go home. It takes 2 hours for him to go home, and we was waiting for this food. He was starving, and then it arrives bloody cold. They haven't got the right drinks. The food's cold. Give somebody food poisoning. I'm complaining about it. Don't worry. I'm going to go through. There's a company that types out letters for you, and they're going to get a letter in the mail. You don't deliver food stone cold. You give people food poisoning. Subway on Deliveroo. So guys, my son's come to visit me. Now let's show you what he brought back from Japan. Shall we? And I've also got another Christmas card, guys. Got a nice Christmas card as well. Nice one. Merry Christmas with a little kitty on it, the Christmas tree. A Japanese Christmas card. Right. I also watched a Brian Harvey video. Brian Harvey uploaded a video to YouTube while my son was in this flat. And he was showing his dogs in the kitchen. Isla and Trigger in the kitchen. So he was complaining about clarion housing. He was in the kitchen showing Isla and Trigger. And I've eaten today. It was a cold turkey Subway. Before my son arrived, I'd cooked myself a plate of corned beef, mashed potato and stuffing. So I'd had Christmas dinner anyway, right? But I watched a Brian Harvey video. I also watched the King's speech, King Charles III's speech at 3 o'clock, which I thought was pretty reasonable. King Charles to me looked very gaunt and very thin. He looks like his dad now, the way his dad went. He's looking very thin in the face, and you can tell that Charles is getting on in age. He's very thin. I'm going to show you the things I've got from Japan. We've got I'm not opening this all yet, but that looks like a tin of biscuits. These have come out of the claw machines in Japan. The claw machines, that's a Japanese doll. We've got this key ring, wanted dead or alive. Wanted dead or alive. This is a muff. This is a hand muff. You keep your hands warm in it. Japanese. It's cute, isn't it? I've got some really nice stuff from Japan here. Right. We've got some Ghana black chocolate. Ghana black chocolate. Ghana black chocolate. Noodles. Chopsticks. Chopsticks. This I like. My son said you'll like this, Mum. This is a Hello Kitty shopping bag. Little case. Hello Kitty shopping bag. Hello Kitty, beautiful, isn't it? Hello Kitty shopping bag. Because you watch on YouTube everyone unwrapping their Christmas presents, don't you? I didn't expect to get anything. I was absolutely shocked. Look at all this. Japanese, like Smartie sweets. I love these Japanese cats that wave goodbye. That's a melon. And this is a pineapple. So guys, my son came up the stairs with his suitcase and he was dressed as Santa Claus. And his Christmas red trousers and his Christmas red hat on. I had my Christmas hat. And I was pleased to see my son over Christmas. I haven't gone up to see my mum. My son came down to see me. So I asked my son, would he go for a walk with me with the dog, because I've been having trouble outside recently with people burping in my face and being rude, bending over and showing me their arse crack. So we walked up Corey's Road together and somebody went out the window. And I mean, I could hear it, my son could probably hear it, but I didn't say anything. And just walked Max around the block. I don't really want to mention family in videos, but I think that it's an exception at Christmas, so people don't think I've been totally alone at Christmas, because I haven't. There was a McDonald's paper bag outside the back of the flats, round the back, all empty wrappers of McDonald's in a McDonald's bag. I'm going to show you the Subway. It's not acceptable to serve people cold food. Subway, delivery 0586 329. So I've got the receipt. Cold food, Subway, stone cold turkey. Turkey breast sub was stone cold. My son ate his sub. His sub mine was cold. Which made me a bit upset. And also they've taken £40 out of my bank account. £40 out of my bank account over Christmas. A Christmas thief has taken £40 out of my bank account. What can I do? Nothing. And they know that. They've done it on Christmas Day because they know you can't do anything. Everything's shut. But I've got all this. You see how you get a load of stuff. You get a load of nice stuff. And someone gives you something and then it gets taken away. It gets taken away. You end up with nothing. I've got a lovely stack of gifts. I even got given some money. And then some thief steals 40 quid out of my bank account, so I end up paying for all this, don't I? I end up paying for it by a fraudster, a con artist. I've ended up paying for my presents. And they think I'm going to keep my mouth shut and not complain about it, but I fucking ain't. I'm getting on to the bank and the police next week. £40 they've stolen out my bank account on Christmas Day. Thank you so much. 40 quid is a lot of money when you're on benefits. Why would you steal 40 quid? Well, I think they was after the whole lot, but I told you my son stopped them because he's more up to date with things than I am. Yeah, I watched Brian Harvey's video talking about how that Clarion Housing have gutted his kitchen, like I uploaded a video where my flat was gutted at Lansdowne Court, didn't I? I upload videos where my son helped me gut my flat at Lansdowne Court. If you go back down my videos, you will see that I've uploaded videos where my flat's been gutted. All of it. Before the money was fleeced out of my account, somebody on the bottom flats, right at the end, a woman was laughing, giggling, as me and my son was walking past their window. A female was giggling, and that's when my money, just shortly after that, my money was fleeced out of my bank account. 40 quid. And I will be contacting the police and my bank. As soon as the bank and the police, well, the police are open 24/7, aren't they? If it's an emergency, 999. But you see how everything's got an evil twist. Evil twist. All these lovely things, yeah? Yet some thief has stolen £40 out of my bank account. Thank you so much. Happy Christmas, thief. And cold food. And I told you, it was my mum that was in the Medway Maritime Hospital in 1993, not me, and someone popped a can of Coca-Cola in her face. And another thing I want to say to you bullies is, I ain't bald. This ain't a wig. This is my real natural hair. I know what you're all doing. I think it's wicked and cruel and nasty. And if it happens again, we'll deal with it, like I said, with the police. These are beautiful. My son bought these earrings in Japan. Fish, like glass fish. It's not my son's fault. Someone tried to ruin my Christmas while my son was here. And they haven't succeeded. Oh, by the way, I think most people know me by now, and that I don't sit and keep my mouth shut anymore. I open it. I'm not putting up with this over Christmas. And whoever's stolen money out of my bank account, you'll be the loser, because my bank will have to reinstate that money, or Marks and Spencer's, and then you'll end up losing. and I'll be getting more in my bank because of your stupidity. If only you asked, could I steal £40 out of your bank account? And, you know, but the evil Father Christmas said, ho, ho, ho. And thank you to the person leaving a bag of empty McDonald's outside my block of flats. I mean, King Charles's speech was about people helping and being nice to each other, not stealing and being cruel. Now my son's gone home. I'm in my flat, okay, by myself, and I'm going to have to make a doctor's appointment next week or the week after to see what's wrong with my leg. See you later.